Vanaica?
Yes.
Right. Did I say your name correct?
Yeah, you did.
Vanaica. That's a nice name though. Where's that from?
Huh?
Where's that from?
It's a French name.
A French name? Oh,
Yes.
then let me guess. You're Haitian?
I'm Haitian Dominican, yes.
Haitian Dominican?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's an interesting combination. So, comment nous y est?
Bien,
Enfant?
oui.
Oui. Oui, ça fait.
Ça va bien, ou même?
Bien. Grâce à Dieu. No, that's
Your
about all that I know.
Creole,
No,
your
that's
Creole's
about
good.
it.
It's not bad.
Oh, thank you.
Sounds better than most.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
Some people butcher the words.
Tell that to my wife, please. The thing is that my wife's Haitian,
Really?
so that's why I learn a little bit. Yeah.
You're gonna be fluent very soon.
Well, with my brain, I'm more like an IT kind of guy, and I'm not so into languages. I don't know.
Make her practice with you and you'll be fluent in no time.
Yeah, who knows, right? Can I ask you something?
Yeah, sure.
Do you mind if I record our ride for my YouTube channel?
Of course, go ahead.
Then I'm gonna ask you another. If you can please turn off the music.
Okay.
If you can please turn off the music.
Okay.
You know why? Because if YouTube picks up on the music, then they block the video.
Yeah, okay.
That's why. And what I do is I just publish the conversations
Okay.
that I have with passengers. Not all of the conversations. Like, I just picked up someone from the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
A guy that was there with pneumonia, and he was a smoker, but he survived the pneumonia.
That's good.
Barely, because he was 12 days in the hospital.
Wow.
And I wonder if I can publish that, kind of, because it's sort of, he gave his permission,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe it's good for people to see that, hey, you know, don't smoke, because if you smoke and you get a cold, you could end up in the hospital.
That's true, and it could turn to more than a cold.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
So I picked you up from a health center, but that's not a hospital, is it?
It is. It's a different kind of hospital. There's a pediatrician, there's an adult care, OBGYN, a dental. It's like all mixed in one building.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But it's not for patients to stay overnight.
No.
No. Right.
Not those kinds. No.
Were you there to see a doctor?
No, I had a job interview.
A job interview?
Yeah.
You're a nurse?
No, for right now for PSR. Right now I'm in school, so
PSR? What is that?
Yeah, patient representative. Like basically the one that checks the people in, checks them out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's so cool. So you're in school
Yeah.
basically for, let's say, hospital administration?
No, I'm in school right now for radiology tech.
Radiology tech.
Yeah, like MRI,
Wow.
X-rays, yes.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Wow. Sounds like complicated stuff. Sounds
I like
like
it.
sounds like a
Yeah, good money. As long as it don't involve math. I'm good with science.
Adding new lift right to
As long as it does not include
Involve-
math,
Oh my god, math is my worst subject ever.
numbers.
Me and numbers do not get along. At all.
Well, as long
I just do not find the logic. It does not click.
you don't find the logic in numbers.
Mm-mm.
Numbers is the most logical thing on earth.
The only numbers that I'm good at is counting my money.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good start.
That's it. Counting my money.
That's a good start, though. Have you ever heard of numerology?
Numerology?
Uh-huh.
Mm.
That numbers have a meaning in your life. Like, what date were you born? Now, I'm not a numerologist
What
at all.
day?
What day were you born?
I was born
Number.
on Thursday on the 31st, January
31st.
31st, yeah.
So what they do, a numerologist would say, okay, 31, that's 3 plus 1 is a 4. So the number 4 is a strong number in your life. And then they have a whole explanation about what number 4 means to you.
Yeah, those kind of things, I don't know. I
It's
never
interesting.
really believed it.
No?
No.
Oh, it's interesting.
I
And-
feel like there's no science into it. I'm like a science type of person. Like, I don't
Sure.
find the science into it. I just feel like they're just making things up.
No.
I don't know.
It's like this. Like, I think it's like astrology, where planets have an influence on your character. And so,
Yeah.
depending on when you were born or where you were born, the planets had a certain position, and that gives astrologists,
Yeah.
an indication of what kind of character you are, what kind of husband you like, and all of that kind of stuff. And it does not make any sciencely, it does not make any sense, right? But your character is not about science, right?
That's true.
Your character is something that's up in the air, that is something of you. It's very untouchable. You cannot define your character with science, but your character has certain characteristics. And they explain it with astrology. Now, there's no science to it, but it makes sense to me that everything in nature is connected.
Yeah, that I agree with. Everything in nature is connected. I do believe in that.
Even the planets.
Yes.
And even the numbers.
Even the numbers, somehow.
But no math.
No math.
No formulas for you.
Numbers and letters, but.
So with radiologist, so you're gonna like make X-rays?
Basically, like how can I? Yeah, basically like you put the. You know, like when you go to X-ray appointments,
Machine.
like you go in, they basically put you in, they look at the graphs and stuff like that. And the one thing is, we can't basically tell you anything, because basically that's the doctor's job, because there's a difference. So basically we just like look at the graph, help, like basically the simple things, like put you in the machine and then take the MRIs, look at the charts and stuff like that. Basically we know the things before the doctor do, so that's why they say that radiologists are the eye behind of a doctor, because we know the things before the doctors do. So we basically do the work, and then the doctor looks at the graph, like looks at the scans and all that, and then they diagnose what kind of things it is. But yeah.
And then the doctor can come up with the next
Yes,
steps.
and the doctor
But you are the extra eyes of a doctor. You probably indicate on the graph things that you see that the doctor needs to see as well.
Yeah, yes, like.
So you're extra eyes of the doctor. Do you guys already use artificial intelligence? Like where the computer looks at it and says what it sees?
Yes, there's kind of machines like that. I know what you mean. For example, like for example, how can I explain it? Like X-ray and the MRI machines, it's green light. They're two different things. There's some machines where they could see like the things in real life, like deeper, not just like they don't just show a picture. They actually show it like in real life, and like 3D in real time.
So the machine can already recognize certain things.
Yeah, there's machines
while it's scanning.
Yes.
Wow, that is getting amazing.
Yeah, technology's getting really smart these days.
But I can imagine indeed that is a very broad subject for you to learn, because there is so many diseases, there's so many things that can go wrong inside the body.
Exactly.
With the kidneys or with the this or with the that. But you need to know a little bit of everything.
Yeah, mostly the thing with radiology is like it's everything. There's a little bit of math. You need to know how to read the graphs, but it's mostly like science, but it's not like hard science. It's like logic science of things. You just need to know like the medical terms. I feel like when you know the medical terms, it's 100 times easier, because you know what you're looking at, you know what the meaning is. And if you don't really understand the medical term, like it's a little difficult to understand.
Yeah.
But like I feel like the more you work at it, the more familiar and the more easier it becomes.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, I'm still my first year, so I'm still getting used to it.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask. This is your first year, and how many years is to study?
Right now it depends. It could be for 2 years, which is the.
I cannot go in here, can I?
No.
No. Okay.
the associates, or you can go for your bachelor. Right now I'm going for my associates.
First, okay.
And then I want to dip my toes in for a little bit, and then traveling, and then I want to go back to school maybe to get my
your
bachelor's.
Oh.
Yes. So like I'm just taking things slowly, trying to get back. Yeah.
Nice. And where do you want to travel to?
I've always wanted to travel anywhere, but the one place I always like is on my top bucket list, Korea. Like
really?
I don't know why I'm
Korea?
obsessed with Korea.
So
Like
cool.
I watch K-drama. I'm learning even the language. Like I'm painting Duolingo and stuff like that. Yeah, I've really been interested in like the Korean culture and stuff like that.
Oh really?
That's
so
like
cool.
in my top bucket list.
You have like a Korean friend or something?
No.
So where does this Korean interest come from?
I don't know. Oh, I think from all those Korean shows I've been watching. Like I think I was watching like Netflix, and then like I don't know. It's just interesting.
Seems like a beautiful culture to
Yeah,
you.
beautiful.
So that's on top of your bucket list, and then what's number 2?
I want to go backpacking on like a mountain or something like that.
Oh,
I'm very
cool.
athletic, so like I want to see nature. I'm a big fan of nature.
Oh, what is the code?
Pound 0208.
Pound 02.
08. But yeah, I just want to do traveling, radiology, and travel and work. My 2 favorite things in one. There's nothing better than that.
You could maybe for a while work in South Korea.
That would be very interesting, yeah.
For half a year, or maybe for like internships, international internships.
That would be really cool.
Wow, you sure are open-minded, I must say. Good for you.
I'm scared, but yeah,
yeah,
of course. You gotta get out your comfort zone.
I lived in many countries, and I'm still alive.
Over here.
All right. Well,
Thank
nice
you so
talking
much.
to you.
It was nice talking to you too.
The video is gonna be online tonight, I think.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
all right.
Drive safe.
Thanks. Bye bye.